feeling like we's different. You ain't the hustling type, we's different.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel, live and direct, live in effect. Make sure you subscribe to find out what's next. We are here. All right. So, there's been a lot of talk as of late, a lot of chit chat lately, and it's all surrounding one Charlotte Flair. Why is that? Well, this past Friday night on SmackDown, there was a segment, and it was pretty much a title swap. Yes, a title swap. Literally where Becky Lynch, who was the SmackDown Women's Champion, who got drafted to Raw, was in the same ring as Charlotte Flair, who was the Raw Women's Champion, who got drafted to SmackDown. They both were in the ring, and they had to swap each other's championships because they're on different brands. Yeah, it's as stupid as it sounds, trust me. Because it's as stupid as it sounds, yes. Now, what is being said is that there was a lot of tension beforehand. So a lot was going down with that. And then it pretty much imploded once both of them got into the back after the segment, where it was reported these two had a heated argument that imploded in a complete big fight, where at the end Charlotte had to be escorted out of the building. So the way it sounds like a very messy situation. And I don't know how to really paint this, but the only thing I can say is that this doesn't surprise me that Charlotte Flair is getting such a bad reaction in the locker room. That doesn't surprise me, because if you really think about it, WWE has done one thing consistently, and they've catered to Charlotte Flair. If you really think about it, like we will go back and always talk about how they catered to Roman Reigns every single year, try to make him the biggest thing to ever hit WWE, things like that. If there's another person that could rival that, it would be Charlotte Flair. How? Well, I can tell you like this. Every single year since Charlotte has been on the main roster, and that's been since 2015, so it's been 6 years. But every single year that Charlotte Flair has been on the main roster, every year she has a championship. Every year she always has a title. Even last year, 2020, she had a title. It may not have been the Raw or the SmackDown Women's Championship, but she did end the year as one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So, in hindsight, WWE loves Charlotte Flair, the daughter of pretty much the greatest wrestler ever in Ric Flair. Is she as good as Ric Flair? No. No. I don't believe so. But is she good? I believe so. I believe Charlotte is good. I believe Charlotte could put on a hell of a match. I think she is, how she used to say, she's not genetically superior, but she is one of the best in that locker room. But they cater to her like she is the greatest woman to ever step in WWE. Like, nobody else gets the type of love that Charlotte gets from WWE. Sasha Banks don't get that. Bianca Belair don't get that. Hell, even Becky Lynch don't get that. So it's like, I can see why so many people don't like Charlotte. And on top of that, they want her gone from WWE, like kicked out, like leave, get out. We don't want you no more. Because I just think they're tired of, either they're tired of WWE catering to her, or she just doesn't have a good attitude about things. And honestly, I kind of can see that. I think Charlotte is exceptionally conceited on herself. I'm being honest on that. I think Charlotte feels herself more than anything in the world. I really believe that. I look at her posts sometimes. I can feel the conceitedness from the post sometimes. And then I look at her interviews sometimes. It's like she be putting on a fake smile sometimes. Like Charlotte. Like, to me, it seems Charlotte sometimes is not a genuine person. Like, it doesn't feel that way sometimes. But I may be wrong. Maybe that's just her demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just how she is. You know, maybe that's her. Maybe that's, when you look at her, she always seems like she's boasting. So I can understand that in that regard. But but to me, it just feels like, I don't know. It's like maybe she just be feeling herself way too much. But I kind of can see why people don't seem to like her right now. But the way this situation is, I don't know. It's hard to really tell. So far, Becky really hasn't gotten any. Becky yet hasn't received any, I guess, real big deal punishment or whatever the case is. I don't know who necessarily started this, but it seems Becky may not be in trouble for it. I don't know, because I just saw it last night on Raw, and now she got to defend the Raw Women's Championship next week against Bianca Belair. So if Bianca Belair happens to win the Raw Women's Championship, okay, then we know Becky is getting some type of punishment here. Maybe. Who knows? It ain't Friday yet, so Lord only tells her we'll see Charlotte on SmackDown. So I don't know. I don't know how it's looking. But then I'm hearing people talking about, oh, Charlotte could maybe going to AEW. I mean, honestly, I can see why they say that, because, you know, her husband is on AEW, Andrade, so I can see why they say that. But would that make anything better? No. No. Because adding Charlotte to that women's roster, would it benefit? That's a good question. It would give it more, I guess, star power, but I'm not exactly sure if that would make it better per se. I don't really see Charlotte leaving, because I get a fit. Vince loves her too much. I think he loves that woman too much, and they're gonna make amends at some point, probably before SmackDown. So in the next couple of days, I'm gonna hear I'm guaranteed you're gonna hear some type of Charlotte and Vince made amends, or Charlotte and Vince had a meet, something along those lines before SmackDown hits. Because if they're trying to punish Charlotte, well, now you gotta probably take the women's championship off her. And once we see SmackDown, then we'll kind of get an understanding of what's going on, because Charlotte's gonna have to be on that show. She's got to be on that show in some way. So only time will tell what's going on. But this is a very messy situation. I don't know what to make sense of. I don't know what's going to be the result of it. As I said, we'll see on Raw for the Raw Women's Championship what happens with Becky Lynch, because Maybe Becky Lynch is taking somewhat of a fault for this too. I don't know. We'll see on SmackDown when it comes on Friday. Will Charlotte be there? Will there be any mention of Charlotte on the show? We don't know. But we'll see as time goes on. What do I think of this? This is WWE better put this fire out now. That's all I gotta say. Because there's like this has been talked about since Friday. It's already Tuesday. It's been 5 days, and we're still talking about this. So you better put the fire out now. Better put it out quick, because this could get worse if you don't tend to it now. So only time will tell what happens, but it is what it is, man. But it's been Rose, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love, support. As always, wanted to be here for a quick video. Wanted to talk to you about how I felt about this Charlotte situation. And yeah, that's about it. Got things coming up. You already know. Got the 2K coming up. You know I'm in the playoffs right now, so you're gonna see all the playoffs real soon. You already know what it is. But till next time, peace, love, 100. You heard?